Ladies, gentlemen, one and all those of you who might hop on the stream while we're going, if not, the VOD will be recorded for all history. This is your host, Ginger Giant 645, welcoming you to the Plebs Bowl. That's right, the final game of our inaugural season, and first off, let's give it up for friend of the channel, Ivy Snore, who made this fantastic graphic for us. I don't think the video loop is quite working the way it's intended, because OneDrive sucks and keeps turning itself back on when I don't want it, but we don't care. We are in for an amazing game. Welcome to the chat, Holy Cheems, because yes, the Cheemsborgers have made it to the Plebs Bowl, and they will face the Hell Supremos to see who will claim victory in this league. The American Conference on the side of Kansas City, or the Foreign Conference on the side of Los Supremos. It should be a dynamite game. 4-minute quarters will make this a game for the ages. Only one game tonight, of course, because it's the final, and this is what it has all been building up to. Welcome to the Plebs Bowl, friends, and this is going to be a hell of a game. We do have a extremely brief halftime show planned because I would have made more for this, but I have been sick for the better part of this month, kept getting fine during the work week, and then sick on the weekends, which is when this fair show airs, which means I've had almost no functional time to prep anything, and I also work in education, so take of that what you will. But Kansas City will be hosting, so it is all down to this. We will see who is able to finally take victory in this league. This is going to be a very special game. It is time that we decide who is the most electrifying team in the Plebs Football League. And as we get our camera crew down there, we are now on the field. And there is the American flag live from Rival Stadium. No home turf here. Kansas City may be hosting, but it is neck and neck with the fans and the crowd. Live from Rival Stadium at a brisk 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Beautiful weather. Couldn't ask for better for football. And the matchups, you know these teams well by now. They have played the most by far, and they have both earned their spot. The Chiemsborgers with a devastating performance last week, and the Hell Supremos squeaking by in overtime. Will they be able to make something of it? Benito Mussolini, Attila the Hun, and Cao Cao are going to be defensive menaces on the side of Hell. And for Kansas City, Chicken Quesadilla, BK Chicken Fries, and Big Mac are going to have a mix of threats on offense and defense. This is going to be a good game. It's going to be a battle of the QBs. El Supremo or Holy Chiems? Who is the better QB? Will being built different be sufficient to take the Plebs Bowl? And it is tails, which means Kansas City will receive. So Kansas City, on them to take the initiative. We are starting our fourth quarter with 4 minutes to go. And it is time for Plebs football. And it is a touchback. We're going to see nothing but those this game, because both of these kickers are too good to be contained by the traditional game of football. And Holy Chiems takes the snap. First play of the Plebs Bowl, and it's a sack! Immediately, Nobunaga Oda gets behind the line and takes him down, and that is a hell of a way to start for this Hell defense. And back to the line, Kansas City looking to recover after that costly first play, and a huge pass play will cut that in half. As if to strike right back and say, hey, we have an answer for you. All right, crucial play. Kansas City has first possession, but they need to make something of it. And they try for a misdirection play. Did he cross the line? No, it's 4th and short! And an auspicious start to the game. And a usually aggressive team, they're not going to go for it this time. They will punt it away. And that was a savage showing on the defense from Hell. And Mussolini makes it a pretty good amount. But it's almost a 50-yard punt, so good on the Kansas City punter. And now it's Kansas City's turn to show they've got what it takes on defense. And a pitch and run, and it's shut down! Meatball sub! Both teams have scored a sack on their first plays of the game. What an opening! And they are both definitely showing that they prepared, and they are trying to do what they can this game. But watch out, Wahuan, one of the best running backs in the league! And he got the first and 47 yards for it. That was devastating. And Hell was lined up. A pitch to the left. Wahuan will duck it, and he'll truck through another! And the first touchdown of the Plebs Bowl is scored, and Wahuan is already putting in a banner afternoon. Not always one to be an unstoppable force, and they're going to go for the 2-point conversion, and it will cost them. Kansas City shuts it down. Chicken Quesadilla saying, no, I think you should stay put behind the end zone. And Hell has taken the initiative, although they do get possession at the start of the second half. Not as catastrophic of an advantage as it usually is during a PFL game because of the added time. Kansas City has more than enough time to even up the score. And they have lined up. And Chiems is looking, and a huge dime of a pass to McDouble. That is 33 yards. Kansas City snaps the ball. Chiems is looking. He's got time, but he's still looking. And he just throws the ball away to avoid eating a penalty on that. Ball is snapped. And another misdirect play, and this one will not go their way. No one was fooled by that. That'll be a 1-yard run. They got something, but not what they were looking at. Or rather, not what they were looking for. At the line, snaps it to the running back. Can he get it through? That's only 7 yards. No, it's 4th and 2. Will they go for the field goal from this distance? No, they will just go for it. Full stop. An aggressive play call from Kansas City. And it will pay off for them. And they might get a touchdown out of it. Quarter pounder proving once again he deserves every ounce of the money he is paid. As he crosses the line, it is a battle of the running backs. And they will smartly go for the extra point. But it won't be, it turns out. They're shut down by Nobunaga. No extra points so far. This is a slugfest. And the ball is kicked away, and it's another touchback. What a touch-and-go series of affairs. And Hell has lined up. A pitch to the left, and Juan is brought down as a gain of 2 yards. And El Supremo's looking, and it is dropped. It's incomplete. And they will line up again. Can they make something better of it this go-around? 3rd and 6, and Juan is shut down. Sonic Smasher has shut down the run game, at least for this play, and it is 4th. These defenses putting up a savage fight, and they will not go for it on 4th. They will kick it away, and Quarter Pounder will take the ball, and he is brought down. We are officially at the second quarter. Ball is snapped. Cheems is looking. He has a new chance to put his team out ahead. And Big Mac will make the reception before being brought down. That's 16 yards. Ball is snapped. Oh, and he tries for the leftmost corner, but is deflected. Nobunaga is being a defensive menace this game. Looking for doing whatever they can, and it's a run to the left, and Quarter Pounder is by far the MVP for the Cheems team this game. 46 yards and his second touchdown. This game is being carried on the backs of the running backs. And they will once again go for 2. And they will not make it in. Extra points, a non-factor. Judas was the one who brought him down. And Humco Black being the one to receive. After that kick from McRib. Oh, and he is brought down. That was a vicious tackle. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. We are winding down in the first half, although this has been a bit more like a regular football game than normal. And Sonic Smasher again! He is looking to make himself known on defense and has done so twice now. And this is about as good of a defensive show as we've seen in this league. Normally they have a tough job stopping these offenses, and I spoke too soon. Juan has sprung loose. 42-yard run, and that is 101 yards now. Running backs so instrumental in this game when they're on fire, and this game they're on fire. Much like the Supremos hope to do to this field when they are done. Ball snapped to the right. Juan trying again. They will not bring him down. He'll get the first, if not a touchdown. Can he get in? He got in! It is evened up, 42 yards. He now has 146 yards, 2 touchdowns. These running backs are dominating. And going for the extra point, they will not be shut down. It is through, and a team finally takes a definitive lead. And not just a tie. I know Kansas City had a 2-touchdown lead, but you know what I mean. First team to take an extra point and a touchback. All right, if they want to seize the initiative, Kansas City has to score on this drive because Well, actually, yeah, they received it at the start of the game, so Hell will get another chance at the start of the second. BK Whopper making it happen for his squad. Kansas City on the line. Holy Cheems, seeing if the passing game is going to open up more now, because running has been what's dictated most of this game. And a nice outside pass to Big Mac. That is complete. 20 yards. And Kansas City trying to keep that clock down so that they can make it in. They've got time. They just have to be able to make something of it. Oh, intercepted! Horrible timing! And he jukes him! Mussolini's still going! He's still going! And that is a huge reversal of fortunes. Holy James picked off, and Hell is in very good position now. They only have to make it something like less than 20 yards now. And it's a 2-yard run. Welcome to the chat, Humco. Not like this indeed. In fact, I think at least one player has made the not like this emote in the past. Sonic Smasher with his 3rd tackle for a loss. Doing everything he can to keep his team in this. 24 seconds left. Can Hell make it in? They will! Joe Buck! Much to the chagrin of Ivy Snore when he sees the VOD. And they have definitively taken the lead. They're going to go for 2. So, Humco, it is the Hell Supremos. As you can tell by the Hell caption. But yes, Hell is playing Kansas City. And this is the Plebs Bowl, so this is the final game. 16 seconds, in theory. We've seen crazier plays. So Kansas City, this is going to be their last hurrah for the half. Ooh, and that was a beautiful pass. Only 7 seconds left, but let's see. Do they have a timeout left? They do. They might be able to execute the long pass followed by a field goal. Oh, Humco, that's usually just for the commentators, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I don't replace those every week. I would have prepared more, but it was enough just to prepare what I had. And that is halftime, folks! Hal is in the lead. And the impact players of the game so far, El Wajuan and the Quarter Pounder, both of the running backs, the absolute definitive people taking the lead in this game for their squads. Alright, folks, we do have a short halftime show that will baffle and amaze you. But first, what are the people saying? KCC for All saying, get took by hell and their worthless group. Those are some strong words considering that it's 19-12 right now. Sticky Bun saying normalize normality. You would assume that's a KC fan. Don't know why they're saying that on this stream. And finally, Mad Moses saying, PFL is a league of spoiled children. Right down to the last week, we've got haters in the chat, but they're watching. That is engagement. And with that, folks, once again, welcome to the Plebs Bowl and this amazing graphic made by our friend Ivy Snore. Hope he can join us before the end of the game tonight. But what a graphic made by him as a test of his Blender skills. You love to see it. But we have a halftime show ready for you. It is 40 seconds because I didn't have time to get anything better ready. And this will be in the tradition of Tecmo Super Bowl. This will baffle and amaze you. It is the Bomb Jack halftime show. Hope you enjoy. Probably better than the Super Bowl or that weird American alternative or whatever. But here it is. What a performance by the mighty Bomb Jacks. We were able to secure them for all of 40 seconds because we are a fledgling league and we don't have all the money. Thank you for the hype Komodo and the bunny emotes in the chat. It is appreciated. With that, we are going to get to the second half of this Plebs Bowl. Can they turn it around? Only time will tell. And we are back on the field. Hell is going to get first possession. KC's going to need a turnaround or to step their game up. We will see. That interception was catastrophic at the end of last half. But anything is possible in this league. And this Hell offense has lined up. And Kansas City brings him down immediately. Meatball sub. I would have thought it might be Sonic Smasher, but now other parts of the KC defense want a piece of that action. Hell trying to come back to the line, seeing what they can do. It is now 2nd and 12. There have been further plays made, and it is intercepted! This game may have just turned around. El Supremo picked off, and not the not like this emote, but a shrug to God and man. And that is a huge momentum shift for Kansas City. You can feel it in the air. It's Cheems Mania on the run like a runaway train. Quarter pounder with the 11-yard catch. Only Humco will get this, but if only we could get Ray Hudson in the booth. You would love to see it. But what a great play. Oh, and a juke there. And quarter pounder gets the first in just one run. Absolutely incredible. And a pitch to the right. It is brought down immediately. Genghis Khan brings him down for a loss. The forces of darkness are rallying. Just trying to make sure that that interception doesn't end up being a potential nail in the coffin, but we'll see. Oh, and caught but dropped! You hate to see it! Ivan the Terrible forces the incompletion. He jars the ball loose. It is now 3rd down. Kansas City desperately clawing, trying to capitalize. They have the potential to tie this game up or even take the lead. Oh, and no! It bounces out of his hands! Alright, this aggressive offense. Will they go for the field goal or will they go for it? And they will go for the field goal. It is up and away. It is not blocked. It is good. The McRib, first off, is back in this game. And it is now 1915, second year of World War I, for any of those who are interested. I assume not. But it's now 19-15. Kansas City is now within a 1-touchdown reach of taking the lead. Humco, you'd be fine if it was Dynasty Warriors or Call of Duty or something like that. Alright, and Hell is on the line. Oh, man, this passing game, both of them are collapsing like Humco's interest in the stream after bringing up history. Pitch to the right. And Wahuan fights heroically, but it's only a gain of 3. And it is now 4th down. Will they go for it? No, they will not. Even on 4th and 2, they will try to maintain the advantage and hope that their defense continues to execute like it has. And that will be very far back. Kansas City is going to start from their 8-yard line, 10-yard line. All right. I was trying to tell where it landed, but from their own 10. And they have a lot of ground to make up. They do have time to do it. Oh, and he goes for the long pass, but it is covered. Judas already had his hands on that ball. And they will start again. It is 2nd and 10. Cheems is looking. Tries the long pass again, and it fails again. And this Kansas City offense is not executing like they normally do. trying to make anything they can of it. They have 3 receivers out to the right, and they scatter, and that is inbounds. It is caught, Big Mac, and he is eating up the field, and that was a huge play. That may have been the shot in the arm they need. 58 yards. And the tide might be turning, but this is similar field position to what they had last time, and they were not able to come up with the TD. And the pass is complete. This offense is starting to click and is now 2nd and short. Will they go for a running play? Can't tell with this formation. No, the backs will go to the sides. And BK Whopper with a 7-yard run, that's enough for the first. And this sacred game on the line, he's looking, it's not caught. Could have been an interception, and we are now in the 4th quarter. It is down to this, 4 minutes left to determine the crowned champion of the entire PFL season. Oh, and look at this, he has some room! Quarter pounder, the perennial favorite! With a 16-yard run, they have just taken the lead. Will they go for 2? Yes, they will. Casey has always been aggressive, and they want the amount of points that are in the flavors of Dr. Pepper, and he will make it in. BK Whopper, 2 points. It is now 23-19. We have a 23-19, folks. The only question left is, can Hell score? Because they can't do it with a field goal. They have to score a touchdown or hope they get possession twice and kick 2 field goals. They have 3 minutes 46 seconds to do it. PFL teams have done more with less. Wahwan, the hero of them for the game, almost sprung loose. This game might come down to the wire, folks. And what a game. This was better than the Super Bowl after the first quarter, let alone this one. And Wahwan, more yards that he's eating up. He's in! Hell has taken the lead. They have retaken the lead. And they will go for the 2-point conversion again. I believe this is the 3rd time in a row. Can KC stop them? They will. He did not get in. And with that, it is now a 1 field goal range game. KC could win it with a touchdown or a field goal. They have 3 minutes. As I stated, PFL teams have done more with less time. We've seen the rush collapse in less time than this. Pitch to the right, quarter pounder, hero of the game. This has been a slugfest of the running backs, and that's a 45-yard run. And these teams are not stopping. They're not playing conservative. They are both playing to kill. James is looking. Can he get anyone? Oh, and he dropped it. You have to bring that in. They're calling it a deflection by Ivan the Terrible, but to my eyes, he just dropped it. And you have to wonder, why is he not going for another running play? Quarter pounder has been so instrumental in this offense. Ah, oh, and he doesn't make it again. Incomplete. This game down to the wire. 2 downs left. And a short pass. It is complete to Butterburger. Can he make it? He has made it. 30 yards. And knowing these teams, I think they might go for 2. And yes, they will. Unable to make it in. It is still anyone's ball game. It is still outside the range of a field goal. Hell needs to score again if they want to secure victory. 2 minutes, 11 seconds left. And this game has been like watching 2 heavyweights go to war. A body hook followed by a hit to the jaw. Both teams slugging at the body, just trying to take the stamina out of the other. Oh, an unbelievably evil Giant makes that catch. Congratulations, Holy Teams. And, with that, I may as well advertise. If you would like to see other quality content on Switch, you can find it at twitch.tv/holycheems, HOLYCHEEMS. And Evil Giant with another catch. And another hook to the body is thrown. Cheems rooting for his team, of course he is. And there's nothing but defenders out in the backfield. Pass play was not the way to go on that. Double quarter pounder deflected it. There was no one open. Nothing but coverage downfield. And this is the drive that decides Hell's fate in this ball game. And that pass is complete. 5 yards, having to battle for every inch. Will they continue to pass or will they run it to Juan? Who knows? Oh, and it's caught! Richard! From out of nowhere, the sneaky bastard makes the catch. And they're going for the extra point. It is stopped! It is still within field goal scoring range. All KC has to do is a field goal or a touchdown. 57 seconds left. A nail-biter up until the very last moment. 51 seconds. And how many yards do they have to go? 24-yard line. So, they have to make it 76 yards. James looking, this offensive core that has aided him so much, it's caught. Big Mac is on the run. They're within striking distance. They've called a timeout. It's anyone's game. Almost half a minute left. More than half a minute left. 3 receivers line up in the right. James passes it. He's in! Big Mac with the catch. The big man on the big squad. And they're going to go for 2. No, they're going for 1. And he's brought down. What a defensive showcase this game. The scoreboard does not tell you the whole story. 22 seconds. Can Hell make it? Teams have done more dire things in the past. This is still anyone's game. And Humco Black is brought down. 17 seconds. It all comes down to 17 seconds. It will not be decided with a field goal. El Supremo trying to marshal his team. Can he make it? Unbelievable catch! Evil Giant! 10 seconds left. Can they make it? Hell lining up. They have 10 seconds to win it all. They could do it. It is caught. They call the timeout. It is down to this play. They either score on this or Kansas City takes home the crown. He's looking. He has a man down the field. No! They will not make it! Kansas City are your Plebs Bowl 1 champions! The purple and yellow confetti erupting throughout the stadium. It was a long-fought campaign. They were not undefeated, but they maintained their consistency. Both teams fought amazingly. Hell just barely squeaking by to the game, but you would never know it watching them play. These two were like two heavyweights trying to bring each other down all night. And Quarter Pounder, as the undisputed MVP of the team, they have raised the Plebs trophy, and they are bringing home the Plebs Bowl. This last interview of the season, Our Lady on the Ground, Veronica K, saying, "Every season is a story unto itself. At what point did you and this team firmly believe that you were in fact the hero of this adventure?" Quarter Pounder saying he's choking up now. "It's been an honor to suit up every Sunday with this Legion of Warriors, even though we stream on Saturdays. Nothing stood in their way when it came to winning the trophy." And what words from the undisputed player of the game. Hey, congrats to Hell and especially KC, because even though KC is raising the trophy, this was anyone's game. They both played heroically. The offensive plays were great. Defenses stepped up as much as anyone could expect. What a football game. And with that, we actually have a victory card. Kansas City, enjoy this. You have earned it. But what a game, what a season, and what a victory for this Kansas City squad. You truly earned it. We thought that the American Conference might take it all, but the Foreign Conference put up more of a fight than I think anyone ever could have expected. Congrats to both teams, and especially to Kansas City. The Plebs trophy is yours for the year. And folks, we don't know when the next season will be. I will try to see when I have the energy. It might be in summertime, when I have a lot more energy and free time to make these, you know, working in education and all. But thank you so much to everyone who was able to make it out. Thank you to Cheems and Humco especially, who were active in the chat and saw history being made. For everyone else, this will be uploaded to the VOD playlist on YouTube, and I will be pasting the link on Discord and Snapchat so that people can witness this truly excellent game. I don't have to blow smoke up anyone's ass. This was actually legitimately a really good game, and I, as the commissioner, could not be happier. Pay me indeed. Thank you, folks, for turning up. Have a great night, and to end off the night, just one more show of that title card. Everyone have a great night, and God bless.